Welcome to Mudras and Movements. My name is Raisa and I'm happy that we can flow and grow together. Today we will be challenging the arms, the core, potentially the lower body, by utilizing two blocks, anything similar in shape or feel. And once you have that, let's get started. I invite you to meet me in this setup. Option to curl your toes. We will be starting with a really quick wrist warm-up. Simply bring your fingers to face your knees. Inhale. Exhale, sink your glutes to your heels. Notice how it feels within the wrists today. We are utilizing the blocks, and we're going to be putting quite a bit of pressure on our upper body. If you feel like you need a longer warm-up, we do have those available. Inhale. Exhale, return. Bring wrist to wrist. And from here, you either move side to side or you can draw circles. Your body, your choice. Wherever you may be, team, if you are drawing circles, please change directions as well. And the final warm-up will be palms facing you. Really notice the wrist. And now choose if you want your palms to remain open or if you'd like to close your hands into a fist. Then move back and forth, potentially even dropping your elbows and then leaning over. We're here for 4. And almost there, team. 2 more. Find your breath again and again. 1 more. And now from this setup, gently turn your fingers towards the front. Move towards your blocks. And we're going to take our blocks tall, all right, as tall as possible. Now, from here, check the distance. I recommend not too far apart, in line with your body, all right? Now, choose if you want your fingers curled over or your palm along the entire block. In this position, we inhale, exhale, go, engaging the core. Lift your knees, so we're now in a plank pose. And from here, heels over toes, engage glutes, lifted neck, elbows pointing towards you, breathe in. Exhale, remind your nervous system that you can be here. Now, from this setup, we inhale again. Exhale, lower into a Chaturanga. Slide through, open your chest. And now here, inhale again. Exhale, lift the spine towards the ceiling, moving into your downward dog. We're doing spinal waves 2 more times, 3 in total. Inhale. Exhale, meet me in a plank. Now, in your plank, gently lower, elbows pressing almost into your chest. Slide forward. Open your chest, look up. Inhale. Imagine that your spine is being picked up, pulled towards the ceiling as you return towards your downward dog. Inhale here. Exhale, move into a plank pose. Gently lower and cobra. Final lift of the spine and downward facing dog. If you need a quick wrist stretch, you can change the fingers to face the toes. We inhale here, big breath in. Exhale. Listen to the wisdom of your body always, how far you would like to go today. Know that at any point you're welcome to pause. We gently look to the front. We return towards our plank pose. And now from here, pull the shoulders down the back, lift your neck. Lift your right leg. Lift and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your leg lifted. Push up. 5 and 4 and 3. 2 more. Last one. And downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Adjusting at any point. Breathing in. And exhale. We're back at it, team. Inhale. Engaging what needs to be engaged. Lift and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifted leg. 5, 4, and lift it. Next, stay lifted. 3, 2, last one, and downward facing dog again. Now from here, we inhale. Exhale. Take another big breath. Now very gently look forward. Meet me back in your plank. This time, drop your right block, book, whatever it may be, and then the other side. Drop it to the lowest level, and the other side. Now, start with the opposite side. Bring it back, back, lift, lift. So we're turning the block in all directions. Going once, twice, thrice. And we keep doing this with our blocks. We keep finding our breath, alternating which side lowers. And more importantly, my hips are moving quite a bit, but I invite you to find stability within your hips, to try to avoid moving your hips, keeping yourself grounded, anchored in this setup. Almost there. Finding core stability. Inhale, exhale. And let's do 2 last sets here. Breathe. Final one after this. It's also about coordination right now. So last time, drop, 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 drop. Lift, 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 lift. Drop your knees and drop your chest. Take a moment here. Inhale, exhale. Now from here, gently return. Take the block as wide as your mat this time. Final variation or push-up, and then we'll move on. Bring your shoulders over your wrist. Lift into your plank. Engage. Inhale. Exhale, wide push-up. And again, wide push-up. Squeeze the traps together. Shoulder blades squeezing. Trap is engaging. Breathe here. And almost there. We're going to 6. 3 more. Keep heels over toes. 2 more. And last one. And relax. Back into chest towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale, look to the front. Now returning, we bring the block back in line with our shoulders. Now from here, meet me in your plank. Simply go back and forth, moving back and forth, heels pulling and pushing. 6, 4, 2, last one, And now step your right leg in between your blocks. Drop your left leg as you gaze to the front. Open your chest. Breathe. If you need to, turn your fingers around. And stretch. We're having a moment to pause before we move into a split. Inhale again. Exhale. If you need to, team, you can move the block slightly closer towards you, further away from you. Play around with the distance. From here, holding the block, we're sliding, really just gliding that right leg forward as much as you can. And then you're trying to meet me in your split. Taking your time here. Bouncing. Maybe that feels good for you. Wherever you may be. Going as low as you can. Maybe changing the height of the block. Maybe you prefer lower. Really just using the block to assist yourself in this setup. 3. We're working on opening the entire body. Lengthening, but also strengthening. We keep finding our breath again and again. Last inhale here. Maybe this is the furthest range that you go. Then you slide your leg back all the way, coming into a pyramid pose. Your right leg is in front. Both your legs are long and your hips are squared. That means you're facing the mat. We're going to gently transition, and then after this active recovery, we will return to some more intense work. Inhale, exhale. For the lunge setup, I'm changing my blocks to the highest height. I step my left leg forward, my right leg back, and I drop my right leg knee towards the floor, hovering. And in this position, team, can you open your chest more? Can you really feel this arch that you're creating? Breathe, noticing your thoughts, the quality of your breath, how deeply you're breathing. And if you're breathing through the nose or through the mouth, one more cycle of breath here. Then gently lift slightly so that you can slide your left leg forward. Maybe you glide it forward. Totally normal that one side feels different. And remember, the aim is to connect to your body. The aim is not to perform. It never is. It is always about understanding the wisdom your body's communicating to you. Breathe here. Feeling what it's like. Trying to reach the lowest point by really going to your full range. 3 more breaths here. Playing around with the placement of the blocks if you need to. And 2 more. 1 more. And slide your left leg back. Drop your right heel, pyramid pose. Really feel the muscles hugging your bones. The support you're creating for yourself. Inhale again. And as you exhale, I invite you, look at the blocks, turn the blocks to the highest height. We're going to come into our Lalasana prep. And as we're here, first I'll start in this setup and then I'll face you, all right? What will happen is I'm bending my knee, stepping the right leg forward. So meet me with both your legs in between the block. Now, option for your hands to be holding the outside of your blocks, or same as how we started, curling your fingers around the edge or pressing into the top of your block. Play around with the position. At this point, perhaps your wrists would like a change. Inhale, exhale, pluck your belly in, lift your heels up. Now bring your knees to your chest, and as we're here, I'm playing around with the position of my hands. I'm lifting my legs up, crossing my ankles. Hold it here for 10. Look to the front, 8. Open your chest, 6, 4, 2, 1. Forward fold. All right, we're gonna do this again and again and again. So inhale, exhale, with the core engaged, glutes engaged, we gently lift the heels, bend the knees. Now, from here, we once again lift up. This time, bend and extend your elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Maybe turn your fingers towards your heels. Maybe stretch, lengthening one leg and then the other. Feeling what it's like. We have the final variation and then the final round. Inhale, exhale. All right, team. Notice if you need to widen the distance of your block at any point. Play around with the position of your hands as mentioned. We inhale, exhale, lift up. And now from here, lifting your knees to your chest. Try to extend your legs. In, out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. I will face you this time. We breathe here. Exhaling. We do the whole routines, not the routine, this set again, and then we're done. Breathe in. Exhale. Gently lift your heels, bend your knees, and hold it. Holding it here for 10. My hair is everywhere. 8, 6, 4, 2, 1. Forward fold. Feel what the hips are saying to you, what your body's communicating. And we breathe here. Now, we try to lower the block to medium height. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees. Lift your heels. And now from here, lift up and go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and forward fold. Wherever you are in your body today, remember it's about trying, about the fact that you showed up, you're here, and that's enough. One more big breath. We're keeping it at the lowest this time. Inhale, so change your block. Exhale, bend your knee, lifting your heels. And now from here, notice if you can go out and in. 5. I'm struggling with this lowest height. I'm going to switch my block to medium. That was quite ambitious. And from here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and forward fold. Inhale, exhale. And I remind you to always support yourself, that it is more than okay if you need to change the blocks midway. If you realize that maybe you were also overambitious, maybe you absolutely crushed it, let me know. Proud of you for showing up, for trying. And then very gently bend your knees. Take your hands in front of you. Lower yourself down. We're going to take that block. So I'm going to face this way again. We're going to take that block. Bend your knees. Put the block against the soles of your feet. And now press down, lengthening. Finishing here. Pull your arms into your body. Push your legs into the block. Feeling this pushing and pulling. 3, 2, 1. Take a moment to be proud of yourself. Take a moment to keep listening to what your body's communicating. And as you stay here, I take a moment to say thank you and good job. This is definitely more of a conditioning practice related to strengthening your wrists, upper body, creating space within your lower body, but also strength through the Lalasana practice, which is what we were working on towards the end. And as you saw, even for me, the struggle was real. So let's keep flowing and growing together. And I'll see you soon at Mudras and Movements. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, maybe even comment. Let me know where you're from. I love connecting with you.